How to come out as atheists to your friends or family? Well, this is definitely something that I get asked a lot. And as with most answers, unfortunately, it's kind of complicated and it depends on a lot of factors. So, the first thing that I want to express to everyone is caution. If you're in a situation where you feel that your safety is at risk, whether that's your freedom, your life, your mental and physical well being, please take your situation into account and make that assessment for yourself. It is better for you to live secretly as an atheist for another year than to be thrown in jail for your beliefs. It's not cowardice, and it doesn't make you a bad person. So you always have to carefully weigh your specific situation. Now, if you're not in a situation where you are at risk in such a way, I often suggest a casual approach to people. Whether it's a strict fundamental family or friend group, or ones that maybe kind of believe but don't really go to church, it doesn't matter. I found that many times making it a big issue where the whole family comes down for a meeting in the dining room and everyone goes around and says their piece and tells their stories and prays, and it it just makes the situation worse a lot of times, and it can lead to more negative outcomes. For me, the most luck that I've had in mentioning it throughout conversation is just in a calm and matter-of-fact manner. Not really pressing others to agree or really even pushing back in anger on somebody's point, just saying it as if one was saying something as everyday and normal as, I need to go to the grocery store later. Because in reality, being an atheist is normal. Not believing in a God is normal. So treat it as such. Of course, coming out as an atheist can have other consequences that aren't just your financial security or losing your family. Sometimes you can be bombarded with questions like, where do you get your morals from? Or what about the historical evidence that proves the Bible? There isn't any. But you could be constantly pressured to come back to the faith, or just always hear those little side remarks of, oh, I'll pray for you. Understand that this is a possibility before you make this step, and ask yourself, what is your boundary? You don't owe anybody an explanation for who you are, and you aren't required to just sit there as someone berates you. And it's okay to stand up for yourself and say, enough is enough. Oftentimes, for me, I've experienced when coming out to family, friends, or strangers that I've been met with a lot of curiosity. And a lot of those times I find myself in a much longer conversation than I ever intended. Um, but that doesn't have to be how you do it. That doesn't have to be your method. And that's okay that you have a different method. Listen to the thousands and thousands of stories of people deconverting and hear how they spoke to their family or their friends or their church group. Weigh the specific circumstances of your situation and determine what's best for you. Maybe it's better that you don't say anything at all. Maybe it's better that you wait till you're moved out. Or maybe it's better that you say, hey, I'm an atheist. And that's it. Again, it's okay that your method is different than mine or different from others. But always remember to take that safety and security into account. And just don't forget that there's a lot of us out there that have been in the exact same situation you have been. And we made it through. You can do it too. And you'll feel a lot better a lot of times, I think. But hey, if you struggle in the process, you know where to find us.